Well, we are learning from our sources that atrocities against Hindus continue in Pakistan. 500 Hindus who've been forced to convert at gunpoint. Yes, that's the breaking news we are bringing in at this point. Pakistan continues its atrocities on minority Hindus ahead of the Pakistan general elections. Mass conversions at gunpoint, where Musharraf is desperate to return to power. 500 Hindu people who were forced to convert into Muslims. This happened in Sindh on the 25th of March. 500 people of 50 families were forcefully converted in a program. They were forced to convert into Muslims. This happened in Sindh city on the 25th of March. And of course, we are getting our team of reporters, Varun, and our associate editor, Aditya Rajkol, on this big breaking. But first, let's go across to my colleague, Varun. Varun, this is the information we are getting at this point. 500 Hindus were forced to convert at gunpoint in Pakistan. What more details can you share with us?
See, this happened in Malti district of Sindh province in Pakistan, and this happened on 25th of March in a whole program where 500 people of 50 Hindu families, including women's and kids of those families, had been forcefully converted into the Muslim religion, and some set of people who are peers. We have their name also. Those peers have, read kalma and told all these people to repeat this kalma. According to our sources, we are getting to know that most of these people are those people who want to come in India, who want to live in India, and because of not getting long-term visas, they have to go again to Pakistan, and then they have been forcefully converted into Muslims. This program has been organized by Musharraf's party worker, and this is from the very clear source that this program has been organized by Musharraf's party people, and we have the clear venue of this program also. If I get to know about the venue of this program,
Right, let's also at this point get in our associate editor Aditya Rajkol, who's with us on this broadcast. Aditya, well, it's extremely shameful, but as far as Pakistan is concerned, they continue to do this against Hindus in Pakistan who are in minority. But the question is, how does the government react to it, and what kind of action will they take?
Well, yes, we've got multiple confirmations from on ground as well. In the last 30 minutes, I've spoken to various journalists out there in Sindh who have confirmed this development to us. Apart from that, several activists in Sindh have also spoken to Republic TV, confirming this particular incident. Our correspondent from Rajasthan, Varun, really breaking this story first on Republic TV, clearly indicating how 500 minority Hindus have been converted by Musharraf's party, All-Party Muslim League in Pakistan. Musharraf is desperate to get back to power, and this also indicates the kind of atrocities and brutalities are on against the minorities across Pakistan, be it the Shia community, be it the Hindus or even the Sikhs. In the past also, such forced conversions have been reported, relentlessly, and this is very interesting because this comes ahead of the general elections in Pakistan. In a terror state like Pakistan, where global terrorists like Hafiz Saeed who want to contest general elections, dream to become Prime Minister, this is a horrific development. Varun rightly pointed out that these are the minority Hindu community who want to seek visa to India and want shelter in India because they feel safe in India. There are many Hindus from Sindh and particularly Hyderabad and Sindh in Pakistan who have in fact returned back to India, and they actually feel safe here because there are continuous forced convergence, brutalities and atrocities against them by the Pakistan army and political parties like that of Musharraf or even the PTI of Imran Khan that only seek votes and such forced convergence so that they can stop them from coming to India or take shelter in some foreign country. So this also indicates the kind of mentality down there forced convergence of Hindus, into Islam. This is not on a voluntary basis. In fact, I'll ask my producers if we can patch Vingas, who is a senior journalist from Sindh, who I just spoke to and has confirmed the developments to Republic TV as well. She has been reporting relentlessly, against all pressure and threats there. This clearly indicates the kind of power the establishment is forcing against the minority Hindus, not just in Sindh but all across Pakistan.
Absolutely, Aditya. Like you rightly said, what more do we even say about the state of Pakistan? Global terrorists contesting for elections, the Pakistani army taking lives of innocent people, and now Hindus who are in minority are being forced to convert at gunpoint. Varun, my colleague, who's also with us on this broadcast, who broke this news first here on Republic TV. Varun, take us through the details that you have of these mass conversions that happened in Sindh. Now, the information we get is that this happened at a program where 500 Hindus from 50 families were forced to convert at gunpoint.
See, this program was happened in MashaAllah Shadi Hall of Nazd Madrasa on 25th March. We have the exact venue where this program has happened. This was happened in MashaAllah Shadi Hall of Nazd Madrasa of Malta district of Sindh province. And on this dais, we can clearly see this video. On this dais was Peer Mukhtar Jan Sarhadi, Peer Sajjad Khan Sarhadi and Peer Shakir Khan Sarhadi, who is reading the Kalma, and this Kalma has been told to repeat to all those families, all those 500 people, the women's and the kids who were repeating the Kalma.
Right,
were
Varun,
sitting
I
in a
request
parda.
you to stay with us. We also have our contributor Sushil Pandit joining us on the phone line. Sushil Pandit, this is the news we are breaking on Republic TV at this point. 500 Hindus in Pakistan were forced to convert at gunpoint. It's extremely shameful. What do you have to say about this? Sushil Pandit, if you can hear me, I repeat the question for you. On the story that we are breaking here on Republic TV at this point, 500 Hindus in Pakistan were forced to convert on gunpoint. This happened at a program. 500 Hindus from 50 families were forced to convert. How desperate is Pakistan and how desperate is Musharraf to win the elections that now they are stooping so low?
Logjam in the upper house and the lower house continues as opposition parties escalate protest against the NDA government. The left has moved no confidence motion against the NDA, making it the fifth no confidence motion against government. Congress leadership has issued whip and has asked all its MPs to be present in the Lok Sabha today. Congress has also given a no confidence motion against the NDA government. Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu has called for an all-party meeting at the State Assembly over non-issuance of special category status to Andhra Pradesh. Sources tell Republic TV that Naidu called for the crucial meet in order to ensure that all parties from the state stand united for special status in the parliament. The Patiala House Court today would hear the FERA violation case against absconder Vijay Mallya. The Enforcement Directorate would begin process under Section 83 of the Criminal Procedure Code, which mandates attachment of properties of an absconder. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee arrived in New Delhi last evening and is expected to meet leaders of the opposition during a 4-day visit to the national capital. Mamata Banerjee is likely to attend a dinner meet called by Sharad Pawar. DMK has convened a meeting of its executive committee on March 30th to discuss the Kaveri issue. The meeting will be held after Apex Court's deadline of March 29th for the centre to formulate a scheme. The meet comes amidst demands by Tamil Nadu parties for centre to set up a water management board. BJP MP Shatrughan Sinha met family members of jailed RJD chief Lalu Prasad Yadav, calling Lalu Prasad Yadav a victim of conspiracy. Shatrughan Sinha said that Lalu Yadav would get justice sooner or later. A Delhi police inspector was booked for allegedly molesting a journalist during a protest march organized by the JNU students. Delhi police spokesperson said that following a vigilance inquiry, the Delhi Kent SHO was booked under molestation charges. Mukesh Ambani's son Akash Ambani and diamond magnate Russell Mehta's daughter Shloka Mehta got engaged in Goa in a private ceremony. The families hosted a post-engagement bash at their Mumbai residence, which was attended by Bollywood bigwigs including Shah Rukh Khan and Karan Johar. MOSPMO Jitendra Singh sent out a strong message saying that there can be no leniency towards terrorism and a terrorist must be treated like one. Lauding the role of security forces in the valley, he added that security personnel were constantly motivating the Kashmiri youth to not to fall prey to false propaganda against India.